What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we have kind of two things going on. One is we're going to be comparing the all-new Eternity to the Infinite Physix. And two, we're going to show you guys that just because these two bowling balls are both asymmetrical pearls with similar-ish cores, covers are both very strong, but that out-of-box finish is going to make these balls be completely different. That's going to be the thing that we're going to be paying attention to in the background of this video. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you like the jersey I'm wearing, which is The Hype merch jersey, shout out to Charles Hutcherson. If you guys haven't subscribed to the Hype channel, please go check it out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. It is an up-and-coming channel, and it is going to be a good one, and you guys are going to love his content. Great footage, just a great channel overall. Plus, when the jersey is fire like this, it's super easy to support. Then also down below in the description, there's going to be links where you can order an Eternity or an Infinite Physix or anything bowling related. Is a great way to help support the channel. So let's talk a little bit about the core numbers because they're going to be very similar. The Epoch core in the Eternity has an RG of 2.49, a max differential of 0.050, and a PSA of 0.014. Then when we turn it over to the Infinite Physix, it features the Atomic core, which in 15 pounds is an RG of 2.48, so just a little bit lower, a max differential of 0.053, so a little bit higher, and a PSA of 0.017, which is a little bit higher than the Eternity. In the grand scheme of things, they're very similar. Then the Eternity features the S84 Response Pearl cover stock, which is the strongest cover that 900 Global offers, but that out-of-box finish is that reactor gloss finish, so it's nice and shiny. When we turn it over to the Infinite Physix, it features the REX Pearl cover stock, which is one of the strongest covers that Storm offers, but it comes out of box at a 4,000 finish. And you guys are just gonna see that just because of the polish versus that a little bit of surface on the Infinite Physix, the ball motions on the lane are going to be drastically different. We're gonna be here on lane 1 at Samstown on a fresh, typical house shot. All right, first shot of the video, we're gonna start in the Infinite Physix, and then there we go. All right, so that was as good as I've thrown a ball in a long time. Let's see if we can repeat that here. All right, one more shot here with the Infinite, and I have been throwing this ball a little bit more recently, and I've really grown to like it a little more. Missed that right a little. Yeah, I can't get that lucky. All right, same spot with the Eternity now. I'm probably gonna have to move right a little bit, I would imagine, but we'll see here. Or not. I mean, the big difference there was just how much longer the Eternity was, how much more shape. Let's see if we can repeat that again. And then again, this is just going to be another one of those videos why you guys are seeing why I love this Eternity so much. So we have two asymmetrical pearls, and the shapes are night and day. So pick your favorite shape and you're off to the races. I do think that the Infinite might be stronger though. Yeah, I definitely think that the Infinite Physix is stronger than the Eternity, considerably. Yes. All right, one more shot here with the Infinite Physix. See it? It was seen. All right, back for a few more shots of the Eternity, and we'll take our first little break here. Yeah, I feel like the Eternity just shoots through the fronts. And let's try to keep that swing down and repeat a good shot here. Yeah. All right, All right, one more shot here before our first break. I got a little 8-bagger. 9 to end the first session, I think would be really, really cool. Get lucky. Yeah. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the differences that I'm seeing between the Infinite Physix and the Eternity. A couple things. The one big thing for me is that these will not occupy the same spot in the bag. I have the Infinite, what feels like 3 or 4 boards stronger, but more than that strength, it's the shape that's what makes them so different. The Eternity is way just quicker through the fronts and shapes a little more, whereas the Infinite Physix is way rounder earlier, so it doesn't want to make that hockey stick motion. It's more like a banana. It's like very round. And it feels like I have a lot of room to the right because of how strong that cover is and how round it wants to get there. My last miss was the one where I absolutely threw it out the window and 7-pinned. Let's get back on the lanes, continue to chase both of these left as I say the pattern, but it's just a house shot, but as the pattern develops, it'll be interesting to see how these balls handle the larger angles that I'm gonna start having to create. So let's get back on the lanes. So we're gonna move a little bit in here with the Infinite Physix, create a little bit more shape, see how it handles that. Just, whoo. Yeah, that was a really good shot. One of the things I like about this Infinite is that I can just keep chasing it left. Oh, roll that 4-pin. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Eternity does from here since it's still relatively fresh. Not my best shot there. Crunch. So I'm gonna move in with the Eternity now, but it's still gonna be right of where I am with the Infinite Physix. All right, so that was a pretty big miss in. So let's go back to that same spot, hit our target, and then make a move if we have to. There we go. Okay, so now let's move in. All right, so now we're gonna move in with the Eternity to where I am with the Infinite Physix and see how this looks here. There we go. All right, back in the Infinite. Gonna go stay in that same spot at least for now. Yeah, this Infinite Physix is just good. Missed in. I mean, if I was bowling for a score right now and I had to pick between these two, I think I'm picking the Infinite, at least on the fresh. Yeah, the fact that the Infinite looks better on the fresh is a good thing because the Eternity is not really a ball that I'm going to look to throw on the fresh. Yeah, as we develop earlier and earlier friction, we got to start chasing it left. I think that's when this Eternity is going to start looking really good. All right, last shot here before our second and final break here. All right, so if I was bowling for score right now, I would be in the Infinite Physix. It's a little bit earlier, it's a little bit rounder, it's a little bit smoother. And because of that, in this super high friction environment, I'm gonna lean more towards that type of ball reaction, that type of bowling ball. The Eternity is rarely a ball that I'm gonna look at or go to on the fresh. It's really gonna be a ball that I'm gonna go to in transition when I start having to really get left and really shove it right. In the time that I've had the Eternity, that's like the go-to spot in the arsenal for me. Now we're gonna get into a further left zone with both of these balls. And don't be surprised if the Infinite Physix still just looks amazing. It is only just me bowling. All right, this is gonna be like a full zone left, full arrow left here. See how this looks here with the Infinite Physix. All right, we're gonna move like 3 right of that. This ball, the cover just is a little too strong for that steep of an angle. Let's try this again here. So that's a good spot. Let's just post it and be better. I go right back to that same spot, but just execute at a higher level here. All right, back in the Eternity, and this is going to be the same spot that I 7-tinned with the Infinite, just to see. See if it sees it. All right, let's go back to that same spot. This is when the Eternity for me shines. One more here. We'll get back into the Infinite Physix. We're gonna go back to that same spot, but try to get it right, because I feel like the Eternity, I got it further right than the Infinite, and then we'll see here. See how that looks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. See, that looked pretty good, but when I get this far left, I think I prefer the Eternity. Ooh! All right, last shot here with the Infinite Physix, because we're gonna end the video in the Eternity. I'm just gonna go right back to that same spot. No need to move. All right, we're gonna go to the Eternity. If it looks good again from this same spot, then I'll move left just to see what the limit is here with the Eternity. I mean, really, if I miss anything left like that, I have no chance. So let's make sure we get this one going right a little bit. All right, last shot of the video here. Let's end here on a good note. Or miss a mile left and strike. All right, so to me, this comparison was very interesting. On the fresh, it was pretty clear and concise that the Infinite Physix outperformed the Eternity. And then when we got really far left, once the lanes are transitioned, it was pretty clear and concise that the Eternity outperformed the Infinite Physix. And then kind of in that in-between zone, it was kind of a wash-up or kind of a toss-up. Both of them looked, I thought, really good. And I think on the fresh, I would still lean towards the Infinite Physix. But when I got to get left and create those angles, and I got to clear the fronts, I think the Eternity is just going to look really good. And the other big thing is, like, these balls have, strength-wise, very similar covers. The cores are on par with one another. The layouts on these balls are very, very similar. But that big thing is that if you have a ball like the Infinite Physix, you wouldn't be getting the Eternity to replace it. You would be getting the Eternity to enhance your arsenal. And same thing, if you have an Eternity, you wouldn't be getting an Infinite Physix to replace it. You would be getting the Infinite Physix to enhance or upgrade your arsenal. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. As always, I appreciate it. Click right here to watch another of my videos. Click right here to subscribe. Until next time.